Wonderful. What else? Microwave.
Electricity.
Electricity. Celebrate. So appreciate, gratitude, celebrate. You feel the vibration rises if we're celebrating that. It's more than appreciating, and it's more than being very proud. I celebrate electricity. Some people don't think about it. It's just there on the switch and you don't think about it. But hey, woo, it's a good thing. Any more?
Airplanes.
Airplanes. And passports and visas. I'm glad you said airplanes, because that's what I have to remember to celebrate every day. Good. All right, Dennis, come and sing to us a little bit about gratitude after all this nonsense. I'll come back and...
Some days we forget to look around us. Some days we can't see the joy that surrounds us. So caught up inside ourselves, we take when we should give. So for tonight, we pray for what we can be. And on this earth, we go for what we still can't see. It's up to us to be the change. And even though we all can still do, there's so much to be thankful for. Look beyond ourselves. There's so much sorrow. It's way too late to say I'll cry tomorrow. Each of us must find our truth. It's so long overdue. So for tonight, we pray for what we know can be. And on this day, we hope for what we still can't see. It's up to us to be the change. And even though we all can still do it, there's so much to be thankful for. Even with our differences, there is a place we're all connected. Each of us can find each other's love. much to be thankful for.
One of the things I like about that song is that it says both things. We can still do more. We can still improve and evolve. But there's so much to be thankful for. One of your colleagues, Jamie Lula, he was here a few weeks ago. A colleague of his, he has a lyric that says, "There's so much more to be grateful than to be sorry." That nails it. There's so much more to be grateful. There's difficult times, there's stressful things, there's irritants. And yet there's so much more to be grateful when we pay attention and when we don't. So why is that so darn important? Well, the teaching, we come back around to what is the reason? Because we know that what we're focusing on is what we're going to get more of. We've heard it and we'll hear it again and again and again because it's the crux of our teaching. What we're focusing on, we're going to get more of. Now, please don't worry about every little passing thought. It doesn't necessarily mean that because you had an angry, awful thought that that's going to manifest in your life. It's when they happen every single day that we need to change that. But where we are putting our attention, we do get more of. You know, Ernest Holmes, our founder, reminds us all the time that what we're thinking about and what we're believing is we're creating our own reality. Jesus said it when he said, "It is done unto you as you believe." By your faith and your belief, that's how it's going to show up in your life. Esther Hicks, some of you may know Abraham Hicks. Her name is actually Esther. She says that it's planning our future. That where our thoughts and our focus, whether they're positive or negative, that's planning our future. It's the same thing in a little bit different lingo. Hearing it that way, planning my future. Oh. Am I planning my future with negative thoughts, which I know are going to create my reality? Am I planning my future with celebratory, gratitude, appreciation thoughts, which are going to create my reality? Today and tomorrow and the next day. While it's not easy to do, it's so important that we do it. Quantum physics has already proved to us, if you like the scientific stuff, it was already proved that we're living in this wave of potentiality, if you will. Everything is possible. I call that God. And we then move it into particles of form by our focus. It's already proven. We don't have to question it. We just have to say, what are we doing with these waves of potentiality? Because the only variable in this is our focus. What do we want to focus on? Do we want to lift that vibration to celebration? Or do we want to stay down in the complaining? I don't know about you, but I try to get to my celebration time. It doesn't mean I don't ever go, rah, rah, rah. It doesn't mean that I don't have sad days. It doesn't mean that I don't have emotions. We all do. But how quickly then do we say, this is the way I'm feeling? Who can I talk to? Who can be my confidant that I can acknowledge that I'm having a tough day so that I can move myself back to celebration? The only problem with this is when we stay stuck in it, right? It's if we stay stuck there for too long. So whatever we need to do to lift ourselves into that celebration mode again, whatever we need to do we need to read something? Do we need to listen to some beautiful music? Do we need to talk to somebody? Do we need to write out all the ugly stuff so that we can find the beauty again? What do we need to do? What practices? So that we can move ourselves into appreciation. The main thing is that looking, that paying attention to our lives. One of the best practices I know is to appreciate our baby steps. Appreciate our baby steps. Don't wait until you've achieved the goal to celebrate it.